So now if the experiences, they keep on changing, they vary from one person to other person, then how do we find objectivity between so many people? Because when we talk about philosophy, when we learn from our facts of experience, we need to have something that is objective, something that is similar to everyone. That is where the definition of the self comes in. Now when I say self, it is a very tricky one to understand. Okay, there is something inside of you that is beyond misery and joy, and largely each and every one of us agree that yes, there is something inside of us that is beyond misery and joy, beyond profit or loss, beyond grief or whatever. That self remains the same regardless of the experiences, and that self is what we define as the one who is overseeing all these experiences. That is why we say so this very old war cry that we have, that is Har Har Mahadev. That means everyone is a god. So in a way, it defines this idea of self, meaning there is a self inside of you that a lot of people like to call it as God. That is why we say that there is God inside of you, that self, and that self is unchangeable. You cannot change that. That self cannot be destructed. Even the bodily flesh can be destructed. Okay, so it is the self that is overseeing and observing these experiences. Now, this inner self is the spectator of the experiences that we have, whether that experience is in the waking state when you are awake, whether that experience is in the dream state when you are sleeping and you are having a dream, or whether that experience is in a dreamless sleep. Okay, when you are, there are days when you have a very good sleep, do not have a dream, and you wake up with a happy repose on your face. All right. So even that self is experiencing that state. So all these experience, all this philosophy, who exactly is the person who is experiencing it? That is the self. Now the next question that this poses is, how else do you account for the external world? If everything is inwards, if there is a self inside of you who is overseeing everything, then what exactly is the outside world? We find that out in the next video.